Well, good morning again.
Good morning, everyone.
We've been thinking over the last few days about prayer and our prayer lives. So I'm going to ask Jenny to start us off today by reading one of Paul's prayers from Colossians 1, 9 to 14. Thanks, Jen.
For this reason, since the day we heard about you, we have not stopped praying for you. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of His will through all the wisdom and understanding that the Spirit gives, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord and please Him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God, being strengthened with all power according to His glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and patience, and giving joyful thanks to the Father, who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people in the kingdom of light. For He has rescued us from the dominion of darkness and brought us into the kingdom of the Son He loves, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins.
Thanks, Jen. Well, having thanked God and talked with Him about the things that are on our heart, it's also good to start looking outward in prayer, praying for your loved ones, praying for those you long to see come to know Jesus, praying for your church family and for ministries both here and overseas are all important. The number of things that require prayer can feel overwhelming, but it needn't be if we get a little bit organised. Can I say, if you don't already have some system for organising your prayer life, then the 2020 St. Peter's Prayer Diary might be a good place to start. You can get one from the church office if you'd like it. But using it as often as you can will help you pray for people who are special to you, those who are currently in need, also for ministries going on in our church and community, as well as our link missionaries overseas. If you're struggling to know what to pray when praying for others, then look at the kinds of things the Apostle Paul prayed for. My current favourite prayer of Paul's comes from Colossians 1, 9 to 14. Jen read it out to us before, but it's not hard to personalise. Let's say I'm praying for Pip and Jum Naden. I'd say, Lord, please fill Pip and Jum with the knowledge of your will through all spiritual wisdom and understanding, that they might live lives worthy of you and please you in every way. Help them, Lord, to bear fruit in every good work and to grow in their love and knowledge of you. Amen. PrayerMate's another useful tool for those who like apps, and there is a St. Peter's South Tamworth prayer feed online that you can download that gives you about 3 prayer points a day that will kind of lift your eyes from yourself and help you to start praying for others. Today, for example, if you were using the PrayerMate feed for the St. Peter's Prayer app, this is the sorts of things you'd be praying for. That's what it looks like. I'll read it for you. This is today's ones. Thank God for a new day and pray for opportunities to share the hope you have in Jesus. Pray for good, dam-filling rain to fall in the next few days, and pray for those who are still recovering from the worst drought in living memory. Pray for Rod as he works on pulling together the Evangelism in a Skeptical World course today. Pray that many will take up the opportunity this term to get better equipped to share the good news with Jesus with neighbours, family and friends. Pray for Mick Woodley as he puts together the online program for St. Peter's Youth in the next day or so. And pray that the Zoom growth groups will be a great encouragement this week for all members. Pray for George and Carmel Ferguson, that God will strengthen them and give them wisdom to minister in this COVID-19 season when they cannot gather as a church family. So they're the kinds of things that you get on PrayerMate feed each day. Well, I hope I've given you a few ideas about how to get organised in praying for others and the kinds of things you could pray for. Again, why not give it a go now? Why not look up Colossians 1, 9 and 10? Perhaps pray it for someone you care for. I hope you'll be able to join us again tomorrow for the last of my 5 top tips for prayer. We'll see you then.
See you then.